Australia Adventure. Floppy had not been for a walk. We should take Floppy out, said Mom. Chip growled. Walking Floppy is boring. Well, you could bring the boomerangs, said Mom. Beth threw her boomerangs really hard. It flew up into the sky. I'll show them I'm not boring, thought Floppy. I will make them laugh. Floppy chased after the boomerangs. Suddenly, it turned in the air. Floppy turned as well. Mind the port, shouted Mom. Too late, laughed Chip. Splash! Floppy landed in the pond. Oh, Floppy, you're filthy, said Mom. Everyone laughed. Floppy was pleased. At least I made them laugh, he felt. Floppy was not so pleased. When he got home, Mom wanted to give him a wash. Let's use the hosepipe, she said. Oh no, sobbed Floppy. Floppy hid under bed. Why do I need a wash? He thought. Dogs like being dirty. Suddenly, the magic key began to glow. It was time for a new adventure. Dogs don't have magic adventure by themselves, do they? Thought Floppy. Well, it's better than a bath. The magic key took Floppy to Australia. It took him to a red desert. The sand was hard. It hurt Floppy's paws. Suddenly, a boomerang flew over his hand. Whoosh! And one left next to him. Then Floppy saw some men. Go away, you dirty dingo! They shouted. Floppy ran away. The man chased him. He ran past some rocks. Quick, said the wolf. Hide here, the man ran past. Behind the rocks were 4 dogs. They all laughed at Floppy. What's Floppy ears? Said one of them. What's your name? Asked another. Floppy, said Floppy. My name is Red, said Red. This is Ginger, she said. She's Amber, and he's called Tim. We are dingos. What's a dingo? Asked Floppy. That's what men call us, said Amber. Why do they chase me? Asked Floppy. The dingoes looked sad. We used to be friends, said Tim. But now men don't like us because we have leaves. We will show you, said Red. The dingoes took Floppy to a cave. On the walls of the cave were paintings. Some of the paintings were of animals Floppy had never seen before. They're all very old paintings, said Amber. They show a time when men and dingoes lived together. We used to help men get food and sleep. Fires, said Red. It's only we didn't have leaves, said Tin. Outside the cave, it was getting dark. The night was cold. Far away, the man had lit a fire. Let's hide near the man, said Red. One of the men was telling a story. It was about a time long ago. Then the world began. Those times long ago were called the dream time, whispered Amber. The story was about a creature called a kangaroo. The kangaroo wanted to steal fires from men. Floppy was tired. He closed his eyes. He began to dream. In Floppy's dream, he met a stranger animal with a long tail. It looked like one of the cave paintings. What's your name? asked Floppy. They call me Kangaroo, he said. Kangaroo wanted to make a fire. He rubbed two sticks together. This is how men make fire, he said. Suddenly the stick caught fire. It made Kangaroo jump. He dropped the sticks. The dry grass caught fire. The fire spread quickly. Kangaroo jumped up and down. It's hot, he said. Run to the water hole, said Floppy. All the animals ran to the water hole. As they went into the water, fleas began to jump off their backs. Fleas don't like getting wet, said Floppy. Floppy woke up. He had an idea. He crept up to one of the men and picked up his boomerang. I have a plan, Floppy said to the dingoes. I think I can get rid of your fleas. You can? said Amber. Then we can make friends with the men. We need to find a water hole, said Floppy. Follow us, said Red. They walked for a long time. At last, they got to the water hole. Pick up the boomerangs, said Floppy, and walk backwards into the water. Ginger walked backwards into the water. The fleas on his legs began to crawl onto his back. They did not want to get wet. Keep going, said Floppy. Ginger went deeper. Soon his back was under the water. The fleas crawled on to his hand. They did not want to get wet. All the fleas were now on Ginger's head. Now put your head under the water, said Floppy. Ginger lay down in the water. The leaves crawled up his nose and onto the boomerangs. Let's go off the boomerangs, said Floppy. The boomerangs floated away. The leaves stayed on the boomerang. Hooray! cheered the dingo. Now we can all get rid of our leaves and make friends with the man, said Amber. I hope so, said Floppy. The magic key began to glow. It was time for Floppy to go home. Oh no, said Floppy. I didn't bring anything back home, back from my adventure. Floppy heard Mom calling. She was still in the garden. Floppy, it was bath time, she said. Mom watched Floppy with the hosepipe. Fleas, she said. Now, how did you get fleas? Floppy picked up the boomerangs and off to the park. He said, I need to find a water hole.